Hey everyone, it's TBONE2004, and I'm a little bit tipsy tonight, seeing as how St. Patrick's Day has already came and went, and I've already doused myself in so much beer and drank so much booze and drank so much whiskey and alcohol and all that stuff, and yet I'm still able to do a commentary. Yay me! Excuse me. Now, who can I be commentating on tonight? Well, how about this? Tonight, let's do a commentary on one of my other oldest friends. No, I'm not going to be bashing on Guardian Earth. I really wish I could be, however. But this one person I found, wow, he had a fail video beyond fail videos. Everybody knows this guy by now, and if you don't know him, he's a guy that did videos, well, preferably one video, on this kid named Cool and Sexy Ricks. I'm sure you've heard of Cool and Sexy Ricks, right? The kid that made those fake logo combos and all that stuff, and he made the infamous Star Wars Episode VIII, The Copy War, which I think was total fail, mind you. However, this one guy came along and did a commentary, well, not really a commentary, more of a rant on it, and to be quite honest, it just seems like total fail. So, before Patch 93 can get his hands on it, before any other commentator can get their hands on it, I'm going to grab a hold onto it and pull it in from my own commentary. And I know Junior Fan 90 already did a commentary on it, but Junior Fan 90, I'm going to take this video and do the same justice you did to it. So without further ado, allow me to introduce to you this 19-year-old autistic man-child who made a screaming rage rant about Cool and Sexy Ricks. Enjoy, because I know I sure as hell won't. And to whoever stole this video, I say thank you for the advanced warning. Thank you so much. That's going to save me a ton of ear raping. But I digress. Ear raping will ensue nonetheless. Continuing on. Wow. Long drawn out intro much? Wow, seriously? You're gonna take the WB logo and change it the way you want to change it, and then plaster Sonic Tails and Knuckles on it? Okay, I've seen better mix-ups like that on the Closing Logo Group website. And if anybody's been to the Closing Logo Group website, then you probably know how they like to make all those crazy logo pictures. Seriously, I've seen so many variants of the Warner Brothers logo with people on them. And don't get me started on Viacom logos.
Hello fellow users, and today I will be doing a rant / commentary of this user called Cool and Sexy Rex and his latest video, which is entitled Star Wars Episode VIII Opening Roll-Up Crawl 2008.
Okay, first problem. Why are you pausing so much? Seriously, that's a whole lot of pausing. And you do know about Cool and Sexy Ricks, right? So why are you commentating or ranting on this guy?
Now, in case y'all hadn't heard of this user, Cool and Sexy Ricks, and, you know, what his reputation on YouTube is, his reputation fucking sucks.
Well, what do you expect? He makes up all this random bullshit, and even does logo combos that make no sense. Like, seriously, Walt Disney, Hollywood, and 20th Century Fox Pictures all in the same logo combo? Seriously? I've seen better logo surprise nightmares on the Closing Logo Group that look so much better than that. But I digress. What he says from here on out is going to make absolutely no sense. Continuing on, and I really need to stop saying that because that's becoming like a catchphrase to me.
And why am I saying this? Because first of all, he's a little kid on YouTube. He's like 6 or 7. And his parents, you know, support him 100% for making crappy-ass videos.
You're picking on a 6 or 7-year-old, huh? Wow. You're a real man's man.
He's a man, such a man, such a man. He's a real man's man.
Now, his videos include fake logo combos, which look like absolute shit.
And thank you for stating something I already just said. Oh yeah, this video is off to a really wonderful start. Don't you agree, folks?
Some fake, Disney pictures, which are his logos, which look like absolute shit, which he probably spent maybe 3 minutes on, and he doesn't put any effort in his videos.
Well, what do you expect? He's a little kid. Cut the kid some slack. I mean, seriously, I used to draw pictures of the Viacom V of Steel when I was little. Cut the kid some slack, man. Jeez.
Now, I'm going to read the description of his latest video from his latest video. It says,
It's like, I had to stutter and stammer throughout my entire video, making my video look like shit, and I feel like I've drank too much energy drink. Yeah, that's pretty much you right now. I mean, I will admit that I stutter and stammer sometimes, and you've probably heard this in my other videos. But seriously, man, stop with the stuttering and stammering. That's getting annoying.
It's called Star Wars Episode VIII: The Copy War. Now let me ask you something. What is with the generic name The Copy War?
Please refer to the statement that I just got done saying. And second of all, I'm going to state it again. He's a little kid. He probably made this up on his own initiative.
It sounds like something that's very generic, and he could have chosen something that's a whole lot better than that.
What were you expecting? George Lucas to make up a title? Seriously?
It says from Lucasfilms, Pixar Animation Studios, and Paramount Pictures. Now, let me ask you something as well, ladies and gentlemen. Did Pixar Animation Studios and Paramount Pictures ever make a film together? No, they haven't, because Pixar is owned by Disney. Paramount is owned by fucking Viacom.
Wow. You must really hate Viacom to say it like that, my friend. Seriously, don't you know the V of Steel loves you?
And, in case y'all hadn't noticed, the closest thing Viacom has as far as Pixar, they actually have two things that are closest to Pixar. Nick Movies, or Nickelodeon, and DreamWorks Animation. That's it!
Thank you for stating the obvious, Captain Obvious. I never would have known that Viacom owned Nick Movies or DreamWorks Animation Studios. Gee, your logic is so superior and so amazing. Wow, we all should look up to you, man. You're a god among men. You have got to be kidding me.
What Disney has is Pixar. So, whoever the fuck thought of such a brilliant description like that needs to go out there and blow their fucking brains out.
Why do you pause between your sentences and stutter through the whole entire thing? I hate having to re-emphasize that, but seriously, that's all you do through this whole entire video. And seriously, telling someone to go blow their brains out because they made something like this, once again, facepalm. Apply directly to the forehead.
Oh, let me finish reading the description. Non-live action thing. I love how he puts a hyphen between live and action. Star Wars movie was last.
Before I make a comment, Woody, can you please laugh for us? Thank you.
Now, what does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
It means this kid is only 6 or 7 years old and doesn't know how to make proper sentences, which is a normal thing amongst children.
Was last. And he capitalized last. How the hell does a movie, how the hell was the movie in the past?
Once again, please refer to one of my last statements.
Hello? Does anybody want to tell me how the hell was this movie was, how the hell was it from the past when it didn't even freaking exist? It made in 2D animation, traditional animation. So he's basically saying the movie is like Who Framed Roger Rabbit or Space Jam.
You know, before you continue on, I'd like to make mention of something. Star Wars, The Clone Wars. That's pretty much the gist of what Cool and Sexy Ricks is trying to build on. So, you take Star Wars Episode VIII, The Copy War, as he so wonderfully made it, and there you go. Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Why are you ranting on something that already exists?
That's basically what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And let me go ahead and say that Cool and Sexy Ricks, as far as making descriptions, for pretty much most of his videos are complete and utterly suck as far as making descriptions.
The way he makes them is just complete and utter suck. Really? That's your punctuation? Seriously? My God, I feel like I'm getting stupid just by listening to you. I mean, seriously, I'm starting to stutter and stammer myself, and I'm starting to say things that make no sense also. Seriously, you're dumbing me down, man. Wait a minute. Dumbing's not even a word! My God, man, can you fail any harder and make other people fall into the same fail that you made? Oh, Jesus Christ, man, you fail at life.
Put me reading that just by looking at it. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and I'll do commentary of this video right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for a mindfuck.
Oh, we're off to a brilliant start. We see the 2003 Paramount logo. Now, let me ask you something, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever seen Paramount or Pixar ever make a Star Wars movie?
Thank you for asking that same question. I already explained it to you about 5 minutes ago. Seriously, did you even pay attention to what I just said? Oh, wait a minute. You're going to be bitching and moaning about this stupid logo combo. Right. My logic is inferior to your logic. I forgot.
No, they haven't. Because here's the thing, y'all. 20th Century Fox and Lucasfilms are the people who made the Star Wars movies.
Once again, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Oh, you also gotta love the fact that he puts the same cheesy-ass text from Windows Movie Maker on Vista.
Because he is a 7 or 8 or 6-year-old, or whatever hell give you age. He doesn't know how to do the things that we know how to do, man. Cut the kid some slack. Seriously. You're really starting to piss me off with this, man. You really are.
You gotta love that shit. It's the main text. You gotta love how he puts it in the freaking, scrolls on there, from, like, the beginning of the Star Wars movies. You gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd like to use another old meme I use for my other commentaries, for the sake of logic. Here we go. Broken record. You are a broken record.
My God, he's made 43 videos and none of them are good.
Again, what were you expecting? Something from Lucasfilm? Seriously?
None of them are good. With the exception of maybe 1 or 2 copyrighted clips, that's it.
Please refer to one of my last statements.
Oh, I've got to read this little scrolling thing right over here. Oh, I love how slow the freaking text goes as well. This is even slower than the freaking Star Wars, the beginning of Star Wars 1.
I don't know. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace had a pretty decent scrolling effect. Wasn't as slow as this, man. Seriously.
It's a time of much fighting, and the rebels and their fateful robots have taken many casualties and are hiding in the Forbidden Planet.
Jesus Christ, are you serious? You're gonna read it like that? Oh my God, this is gonna get even worse. I can just almost guarantee it's gonna get worse.
Darth Vader? How the fuck is Darth Vader in this movie? How the fuck is he in this movie? He died in episode 6!
Yep. Sounds like your generic idea from a 6-year-old. The kind of shit you'd see on fanfiction.net. Continuing on.
Darth Vader had sent his many legions of stormtroopers to search these for Fang World.
It is far-flung. Can you read what is being said on the screen right now? I can see it personally.
And search and destroy all rebels and their supporters.
Oh wow, it just sounded like you didn't even care at the end, man. If you'd have wanted to stay in character, you would have just read the whole entire thing the way you were reading it. And my god, was that just downright annoying, especially when you started screaming like that. Seriously, I had to scream at you because I wanted to get that point across. Seriously, you fail at life. I'm gonna say it to you like this. I'm gonna say it in a very loud and very informative voice. The kid is 6 years old! Leave him alone!
Okay. What the fuck was this? That shit! What the fuck was that shit I just watched?
I am not going to repeat myself, man. You better just shut up and stop asking this!
Somebody please want to explain it to me? Somebody please explain it to me! That was like the slowest thing I ever seen in my life! That was the slowest text I ever seen in my life, and it wasn't even fucking worth watching! 2 paragraphs! I can make a better fucking Star Wars thing than that shit!
I would like to see you try, man. Try to do something even better than that.
Whoever the fuck made that shit needs to go blow their fucking brains out!
Wow, broken record much?
Oh, and for Cool and Sexy Rick's parents, I got a message for you. 2 words for you, you stupid sons of bitches who are probably on crack. Fuck you!
Oh, wonderful. Not only did you tell the kid to go kill himself, now you're insulting his parents. Wow. Are you really that butthurt to actually send out death threats like that? Seriously? Now I can see why they're mirroring your video. You sound like a stupid retard.
That's all I've got to say about it, ladies and gentlemen. And I really hate Cool and Sexy Rick's because he's a jackass. He's a jackass who has to make crappy-ass videos.
You have not even met this kid in real life. So how would you know if he's a jackass? Seriously? You... Random explosion effect!
And I really hate him. And I apologize for swearing and shit. But, yeah, I apologize for yelling. Because guess what? He deserved every bit of it. Because he makes crappy-ass logo combos that pretty much suck my fucking dick.
And you know what? I don't apologize for screaming at you, because you deserved every bit of it, because you're threatening the life of a 6-year-old and threatening his parents at the same time. Yeah, I'm not sorry for screaming at you, buddy.
That's all I've got to say on it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and good day.
In case you didn't hear that, that was the sound of my hand hitting my face. Well, in conclusion, I got this to say. Junior Fan 90, I can see why you hate this video. I really can. Because this is quite frankly one of the worst videos you've ever done. And to be quite honest, I can see how much you've improved, and I am so happy to see that. And you, my good friend, are the reason why I did commentaries on myself as well. You know, looking back on it, I could see a lot of us were total assholes, and we didn't realize the fact that Cool and Sexy Rick's was nothing more than some little drama whore along the lines of his friend Club Penguin 729 Return, who wanted to do that stupid-ass Happy Tree Friends movie, which, by the way, will never come to exist. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for screaming and yelling like I used to do in my old raging revenge rants, and I'm sure most of you remember those and how much they failed. But, as I've said before at the end of all my commentaries, I'm going to state it again. This is TBONE2004 reminding you, if you have a video that you really hate and you know it's epic fail, look back on it, compare it to your later videos, and see just how much you really have improved. I thank you for your time, and have a pleasant day. In the words of Patch 93, just take it easy.